pussy.
No, you gotta say Harry Potter.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
You know much about that?
Yeah.
Okay, tight. That's going to be good.
Okay, Ty.
Yeah.
Ty.
I know enough. I wouldn't say I'm like Universal Studios, like, put me in a trivia, but I know enough.
Is that where it's from?
No, but they have
No.
they got a spot over there. I haven't been. Somebody hasn't taken me to Disney.
Oh, that's fucked up, dude. I just got back from Disney.
Waylon
Oh,
wanted to
really?
move.
I got
Waylon
you,
wanted to
dude.
move in, but he's
I
on a
didn't wanna
list.
come home. Yeah.
Okay, is it
just
the
wanted to live
happiest
there.
place in the world or no?
Yes.
I have all kinds of
For
problems
real?
every day, dude, and I didn't think about them one time for a week.
Really?
Oh, it was amazing.
Damn. Abel needs to take me to Disney. I feel like I'm gonna cry.
The best part was the Avatar ride. You get to ride one of those dragons. You can feel it breathing between your thighs. And I got fat thighs, too, so I was like, ooh. Yeah, it was nice.
I'm scared of roller
Was it-
coasters.
was
I'm
it
a total
warm?
puss. I'm so scared.
No, it's a magical place. You'll love them.
Was it like warm breathing or just like the movement?
The movement.
Oh,
Yeah, the movement.
there's no like.
There's a big whale that
breath.
splashed out.
Really? They like
Yeah, and you're like
misted you
flying
and
by it. Yeah, and it was more than mist. You get hit with water.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty tight.
What's your favorite part though?
That was my favorite
That was
part.
your number one.
That's the one. And I found out about it the last day we were there. I wish I would have found out about the first.
Well, that's good though,
'Cause I
because
would've
it's your
revisited it.
finale. You know.
Yeah.
Did
You're
you do
right.
roller coasters and shit?
All of them.
All of them?
Are you a roller coaster person?
I was. I don't know. It's been a
Was? What
long time.
happened?
It's been a long time since I've been on one. I don't
Oh.
know. I'm old now.
I'll hold y'all's purses. I just can't do it.
Yeah,
I'm so
not.
scared.
I'm not a roller coaster person.
I'll be that person that's like on the roller coaster ride. It's like, and then they wake up and like,
Throw up on people.
probably.
Blech.
I'd probably just like knock out.
They had somebody throw up on that Soarin' last week.
What?
There's one where like you're just sitting in a seat and your feet dangle, and then it just picks
Oh.
you up,
Fuck no.
and you like go through the
Could
7
never.
wonders of the world type of thing. But yeah, somebody like threw up all over everybody on the fucking ride.
Terrible. That might
We
be
saw
me.
that at that Tree Ventures place too. Have you heard of this?
What is it?
There's a place up in the Woodlands called
Wasn't that
Tree
her?
Ventures.
That threw up?
It looked like her, but it wasn't her.
Oh, you're gonna. You
See,
died
I
twice.
feel like
That's
I
right.
would black out. I feel like I'd be like, and they'd be like, that was fun.
We found out she's not as suicidal as she says.
No.
Yeah, she didn't even want to get near any of the edges.
But Julian,
I feel like,
that dude's got a death wish.
Yeah,
like, you ever feel like you're not going to make it?
yeah, it's an obstacle course like up in the trees, and
Oh,
it's really
shit.
hard and really scary.
In the trees?
Yeah,
Where is this at?
in the Woodlands.
Mm,
Like if
trees
you're on
there.
Hardy Toll Road North and you just keep going, eventually you'll get
like,
there.
only thing I know in the Woodlands is the concerts and the
by
mall.
by no means are those the real directions.
They are for real. You just stay on that road, and then all of a sudden you're there.
Make a left and you're there.
You
Hardy
drive further
Toll
than you
Road,
want,
it
and
just
then you're there.
ends at the treehouse place.
Yeah.
just keep
You're not
going.
going to miss it.
That's
Yeah.
what Google Maps was telling me, dude. I was on there, and the Australian lady on my phone, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, just stay on this road, stupid. And I tried to turn off. She's like, not yet.
Yeah, stop moving.
Yeah, and then she was
Just
like,
go
see, you're
straight.
there.
The dead end's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's
I can't remember why I started talking about that, though.
Something
Throwing
about
up.
yeah.
Throwing
Oh,
up. rides.
yeah. I went with my wife the first time we went, and it's super scary, dude. But at one point,
How
I'm like-
high are we talking? Like,
fucking high. Like
They
the
have-
first
don't
platform
they have,
is
like,
easily 20
three
plus
different
feet.
levels
and then it's
or
got
something?
3 levels.
and you're supposed to be like climbing these things. Like, is this like Wipeout style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like that. You're in a harness, so like if you fall, you won't
So-
hit the ground, but you can fall off. And then you got to like figure out how to get yourself
And there's
back
like
on.
it'll be like a steel cable, and they'll have like
Where it's
like,
almost gonna snap.
like a rope bridge kind of thing, but there's big gaps. And it's
yeah,
like a
and
piece
you
of
gotta
wood,
like
and
try
you're
to
like,
hop it and not fuck yourself up.
Yeah, shit.
I
bunch
did
of
that in
different
Mexico
ones.
once, but I made it pretty.
Like if you've seen the ropes
Yeah,
courses at
should be
Moody
good.
Gardens,
yeah,
or like at
yeah.
some of those big restaurants should have them like
Yeah.
that, but in a tree.
I feel like in my brain, everybody thinks they can do like Ninja Warrior, and then you go to the jumping world, and you're like, I can't make these.
No, you hit the first trampoline,
Yeah, you're
and,
like,
and you throw your
fall.
back out, and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm crippled.
Both of your knees just swell
yeah,
instantly.
you're like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're hot shit till they get into those. Have y'all been to that? What is it? Something Mar over here. That's like a water spot.
Lago Mar.
Yeah.
No.
We went one time with some friends, and they have a little obstacle course, wipeout type shit. Oh my God, was that so hard? Like you would think, you're like, oh, that's fine. We just gotta bounce on this little thing and
Like you
hop
fall off
over
and you have
here.
to swim back.
You fall off and it's like impossible to get back up. Like, yeah,
We did a-
it's
You're
really.
about-
I did
It
a
was really
wipeout 5K one time, where it was like a 5K, but they had all the wipeout obstacles.
Yeah, where they
The-
punch you out though.
Yeah, well, they didn't have that one. Where they had like the big balls.
Were you
that
like serving
Oh.
water there, or
run
what?
across? Huh?
Were you
No,
serving
no,
water
no.
there?
I did it. You like run across
I
them.
did a 5K. This
Yeah.
fucking guy.
Yeah. My knees aren't blown out.
He's like, I just ran across it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the ball. They had all like the little spinny things that fucking knock you unconscious.
It's
and
all
shit.
timing, right? It's just
I
like
don't know,
you gotta
Kinda.
make it.
sorta.
I don't know. I got cat-like reflexes. I still can't do that stuff.
See, I need some water shoes.
Cat-like reflexes for a downy.
Pretty much, yeah.
And like my mom says, I have cat like
A fucking
little off.
paraplegic cat.
It's a little off. It's all right. It's fine. But
I
yeah,
love it.
at the Tree Ventures place, we're standing a little bit back, but we saw a girl like kind of like falling out,
Oh shit.
and she was like on a little platform where like they branch off, and then she just started. She's like, the harness is what's holding her up. She's passed out.
Oh,
like,
she's just like.
all the way passed out, and then just starts throwing up on people that are like down below. And it
No.
takes them a minute to realize they're getting thrown up on.
Nightmare.
Dude, yeah, nightmare for real. Yeah, and she's passed out the whole time, and I see people that work there, multiple people that work there, get to like swing over to her like they're natural born apes.
Yeah.
Like the thing doesn't bother them, and then carry her back while she's still just all out of it.
Damn.
How did they carry her back? Like,
They like,
They like Tarzan
because she's
ass.
hanging out like in the middle of nothing, right?
but she's hanging on a harness.
Yeah, but
so they're
she's-
just dragging her all the way
Yeah,
back.
Okay,
While
so
she's
they
probably
just, like-
fucking.
so they just like Tarzan out and grab
Yeah,
the
that's,
fucking.
that's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I can see it.
It was quite impressive. Yeah, the dudes that work there, I think they're called real men. I think
Dumb.
is what you call that.
No,
Yeah.
probably kids though.
More than likely. I
Maybe
can't-
one or two. No, most of them are like they're
Yeah?
easily 30-year-olds or more.
Oh, okay.
I can't have anybody throw up. If someone throws up near me, I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, it gets bad.
No.
I can't do it either.
No.
That's why like there's entire Instagram pages of those fucking slingshot rides.
Yeah.
People throwing up on those fucking
That's
things.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd be
And
the
it's like-
person that's like,
It's like, honest to God, that thing, those videos alone have ruined those things. I'll never get
Yeah.
on one because I'm like, I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I have it
I
in
don't
me
think
to
I'd
even
get on
try
one
it.
anyway.
I don't
probably-
like.
I
I don't like
probably
feeling
would
like I
have.
want to die. Yeah. Not
I would
usually.
have,
You ever broke a rubber?
but
I feel like it'd be the same thing. You wouldn't know till it's too late.
You know when your
what I
stomach
mean?
hurts like that?
yeah, exactly.
I have seen
Pure
videos
panic?
like, I think it'd be worse if just one of the bands snapped though, because
Oh, then you're kind of hanging.
that'd be horrible.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah,
I don't know. I went to rodeo and the kids wanted to go on rides, and I was just like, "Yeah, honey, I can go with this little one that goes like this." And they're
One
like,
that-
"No, that one over there."
One that doesn't leave the ground.
Yeah, or
Did you
like
ever go
goes
to Kemah?
slightly.
You ever tried the Kemah ones?
Okay, funny story. I've done the train, not Kemah, the little
Same. I've done
choo-choo.
the train.
I haven't done any of the like crazy rides.
No.
But we did get our picture drawn, me, Abel, and my best friend, and I've never been more pissed off in my fucking life. This girl, it was so bad. It's just a $50 like caricature picture, and there's like one guy who's like killing it, and we're just like, oh man, that's so sick. I want that.
I feel like we need to see this picture.
Babe, you got it? Can you pull it up, please? It is so bad. It's so bad.
They're supposed to be bad though, right?
No, they are, but they need to resemble a little bit, you know? And we're sitting here forever.
But
You
hold
see,
on. What kind of bad?
Abel's gonna pull it up. We're
Okay.
gonna look at it. It's bad. It's like,
Like-
we
like-
all
like-
look the same, but Abel has a hat on that's like weird, and she's got like short short
so
curly
it's-
hair.
So it's not bad. Like you're offended by it. It's
I was
ba-
offended by it. Yeah.
Okay.
No. We're sitting here, and you're in these like chairs, and you see people walk by, and you're like, oh, they're looking at it, and then a few people make a face where they're like, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Look at this fucking picture. Oh my god.
Wait, I can
This
see
is
it from way
this is
over
a
here.
$50 fucking photo.
Shut the fuck up.
Are we in we're in the wrong line of work, huh?
Are you
Abel,
fucking
okay. Okay, it was Abel, my best friend, and me, and I'm sitting here, and she turns this shit around, and I literally get up, and I was like, motherfucker.
This is done.
And walk
Hey,
off.
let me see.
This is done.
That's done.
She's like, it's not like one of those ones you normally see.
I was
Yeah,
like,
no shit.
I was like, bitch.
Hey, so it turns out I do characters now. Anywhere. Anywhere, dude. Send me $50 and I will draw the fuck out of you.
I
real
was
quick.
so mad, and it was Abel's idea, so he's.
Yeah, they're usually $20, dude. The $20 one.
It's so bad.
Do you see it?
That's really dumb.
Yes. Okay. So that was
Like you didn't just catch a glimpse of it and be like, all right, fucking stop.
no.
Like that was that the rough draft?
No. What's funny is that's absolutely not the rough draft because that was.
That's even better. You're just sitting in the sun.
It was so long.
Oh shit!
I cry. It was so long to where I was like, damn, this bitch is really put her getting down.
Holy shit!
No, I literally saw it and I got up and I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Y'all should put
and
that
then
on
Abel
shirts.
just gave her money and was like, oh yeah, he kept it. We have it in the house somewhere. But the audacity.
You have to. If for nothing else, you spent $50 on it. You gotta take it home.
The audacity of this little girl though, because she's like, do you want to buy a tube so you can protect it for $5? If Abel was to not snatch it from me, I would have crumbled it up and threw it in the trash next to her. I was so upset. I was pissed.
She probably already had one-liners for that too.
Oh, I needed that laugh. I forgot about that.
That's so good that it was just colored in with crayon.
Yeah. No, and that's how you know it wasn't a rough draft because you could still see on the photo. There's pencil marks where she's like.
No, that's not good.
How do you get hired for that job now? I'm
Apparently the bar is
You
low.
say, hey, can you work?
I bet there's not many people applying.
Oh no, they can't be.
No, her.
Oh.
She did.
Yeah.
They were like, can you draw? They were like, let's see that portfolio.
They're like, no,
She
no,
shows
no.
them. It's just 7 stick figures. They're
I'm
yes.
wondering if they're still there.
Oh yeah, I would spot her out. I can't. Her face is burned into my brain forever. Yeah, forever.
Yeah, that's good. I don't even know where to go from there.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I
right.
cry for everything too. If I laugh too hard, I fucking tears.
Start crying.
Yeah, it sucks.
hope-
It's real crybaby shit.
I hope she's still employed. And I hope she makes the most money on the boardwalk.
No.
I hope she's just fucking with everybody relentlessly.
See.
Dude, it's so
That's her whole
fucking
thing.
The
awesome.
amount of trolling, I'll never forget the people walking by and their faces where I was like, is that a good face or a bad face?
They're like, "Ooh."
Oh, what? Is that good?
And she'll never go out of business. It's a constant stream of people there.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
It's always going to be
They
somebody
got
that sits
my
back
ass.
down.
And
I
most
would have
of them are not
much
from
rather
here.
just spent all the money on the fucking stingrays the whole time and have them where you feed them the food.
Yeah.
Try not to get murdered like the
Yeah.
Trying to get Steve Irwin.
stir. Yeah, and I'm not trying to get
Yeah.
like that, but that part scares me. But I do have fun being in the little aquarium spot. That's whenever I go to Kemah, that's where I'm at. I'm like,
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
they got
having a
the
drink
AC.
and I'm touching one of the animals. Yeah.
That's why I hit it. They have AC. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, we'll buy dead fish so you can feed something. Because they have
Exactly.
AC in there. We can cool off.
Yeah.
You've been to the aquarium at Moody Gardens, right?
No.
Oh, they got sea lions.
Oh, really?
I could stand there and watch them motherfuckers all
They're
day.
cute though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dick.
Sea lion.
Sea lions. They
I
got
went there not long
penguins.
ago.
I haven't been to Moody Gardens in a minute, like Christmas time when they have all the lights and stuff.
Yeah, and they got penguins. The penguins are pretty cool.
Are they hot?
No. They're
You're like,
penguins.
I'm not attracted to them. I don't know. I mean, they're fun to watch. I mean,
Some people
I mean,
like Danny
describe hot,
DeVito,
beautiful?
but
they're fun to watch. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Little cuties,
yeah,
little waddlers.
they do a lot of shit in the water. I know that.
Yeah.
A lot of shit in the
not
water.
as much
I
as
don't
hippos
know.
do.
I can get kind of sad, looking at zoo animals. Some of them I'm like, are you okay? And then some of them like, you look like you're loved. Just
Yeah,
depends.
but you've got that Nature is Metal page on your shit, right? No?
Abel does.
Yeah, just watch that for a minute. You'll be
No.
like, man,
I
they should have been in the zoo.
There's Nature's Not Metal that I watch of happy shit.
I watch the opposite.
Yeah, no. I watch things that make me happy and not make me stressed because I already have enough anxiety as it is just being alive.
Yeah, I try to amplify mine, I think.
Yeah, try to just fucking fuck it up.
My whole feed is just nothing but murder videos and
Hell no.
Kanye West's new album.
Yeah, how
on
am I
top of random shit
So
all
you
day
don't
long.
like sleep then, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I dream too crazy to be like watching crazy shit. It'll be like stuck in my brain.
Oh, really? You're lucky.
Yeah. I'll watch
I don't
scary
think I
movies, but
dream.
I like try to get.
No?
I'll have to watch something.
I don't ever
fun
remember
after.
them.
Weird.
Really?
Yeah, I don't ever remember them.
I dream like crazy. I like lucid dream. I'll tie dreams to like a dream from years past and like.
Is he ever in trouble?
In trouble in my
From your
dreams?
dreams? Like
Here
you have
and
a
there.
dream where he like looked at a girl and then he's fucking in trouble for a whole week about it?
Not a whole week, but he definitely will like he kisses me awake so that I'm like princess treatment kiss awake, and I'm like, fuck off me with your bullshit. It pisses me off. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. You
just
don't,
trying
you
to be
don't
nice.
know.
I saw you with that chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have too much dreams where it's like real life. More so, it's like fucking Alice in Wonderland type shit. Like,
Oh, weird.
like drugged, like fever dream.
That's nice.
That's like the only time I do dream.
But I remember
is
them,
when I'm
though.
like sick and I take too much medicine,
Yeah,
Just do that regularly.
right?
yeah. Just burn your brain up a little.
But then they're like chaotic dreams. They're like super sporadic and like
Yeah, doing
pieces
so
of
much.
dreams, and nothing ever like
Oh, matches up.
it finishes. You know what I mean?
I'll have a long ass dream. I'll like go to sleep in my dream and wake up in my dream, like a movie's worth of dreaming.
Oh,
What
you're
the
lucky.
fuck?
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
so I can't watch some crazy
Like,
shit because
never
that'll be
resting.
burned in my brain. Yeah.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope. I
Feel
couldn't
like-
handle it.
Exactly.
I
Feel like I'm
already don't do
tired.
scary movies.
Oh, you don't either?
No.
I mean, I'll watch them, but I feel like half the scary stuff out nowadays isn't really scary. It gets like cheesy at one part, and you're like, "Damn, that sucks."
Have you seen the Terrifier one yet?
No,
Do
but
you
I
want
don't
to
like
know anything
him.
about it?
I've seen it once, and I was like, "Damn, why is he cutting her from coochie to fucking what's it called?" He like
don't
had her
know.
like this is the first one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. It's literally where like he has this like girl strung up and just like it's gory. I can't do anything gory.
The Terrifier.
Yeah, isn't that the clown guy?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
It is.
Yeah, I can't do anything gory. Not even a little bit.
What is the Terrifier?
Oh, Terrifier?
Yes.
There's this one scene in it, actually. It's pretty
Is
good.
it a number 1, 2, 5?
The horror starts happening pretty immediately. This girl just gets straight sawed from vag to
Yeah,
face.
that's
Like-
when
Is she
I was
upside
like,
down?
and cut.
Yeah,
We're
she's
done.
hung by her feet upside down, and they kind of like spread her legs out, and then he just sits there and slowly like saws her.
Yeah, I didn't watch that
While
part.
her friend watches.
I like saw that part happening, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Seems unnecessary.
Yeah.
It was definitely like I was watching it, and it was like, but I had to watch it.
Like Trainwreck.
Yeah, it's like one of those things you can't. Like, I like to watch those things to like, because I have the same dream issues, but like, those things are like distracting me from my. Real
You're like, they
life
make me calm.
issues. So it's kind of like balancing it out.
Psychopath.
You're like,
yeah.
yeah, murder.
She babysits your kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Think about that.
I know. Okay. Who's the big dude in Harry Potter?
Hagrid.
What do you
Hagrid.
mean?
What?
Well, Hagrid's probably the biggest.
What do you mean? Which
Yeah.
big dude?
Like, are you talking like spiritually and like presence in the story, or are you talking about physically?
The only person I can think of is
Like largest
Hagrid.
character
In the
like
cottage.
the most famous character, or like the physically largest character?
Why are you asking me? He asked the fucking question.
Yes.
It's a group conversation.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That one.
Dumbledore.
Well, the physically largest character is probably the Cerberus, the three-headed dog that lives upstairs in the
Chamber of Secrets.
Exactly. He's guarding. He's actually guarding the sorcerer's stone.
Yeah.
The largest person is definitely Hagrid, so you're right about that. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He does some like pretty clutch things for Harry, and he like is banned from being an actual wizard, but he
And he
still
is.
sticks around to like have the homies' backs.
Yeah, and he likes animals.
Yeah,
All the animals.
Yeah, he like that's kind of what gets him into shit in the first place because he's taking care of a spider, and then
And a dragon.
Yeah, and then the evil guy's like, hey, the spider is really the thing that opened the chamber. And then Hagrid's like, no, the spider did not actually open the chamber. But nobody believes him because he's Hagrid. And then,
Right. You weren't supposed to have that spider anyways.
He's just like a homeless guy.
Or be in the Forbidden
kind
Forest.
of. Yeah, I mean, kind of. He's like,
He's a homeless guy on a motorcycle.
yeah, well, he has a
Yeah,
house.
it's a flying motorcycle.
He has a house, and it's on the.
It's like a cottage.
Is it
A
down
little
by the
cottage
river?
thing on the edge.
It's actually down
The
by the
suburbs
Forbidden
of it.
Forest.
Yeah.
So it's a homeless guy.
Outskirts.
The Hocus Pocus house, right?
Yeah, so he's in
It's
he's
close.
the one-room cottage by the Forbidden Forest, and he takes care of all of the animals. Aragog was actually the name of the spider I
Yeah.
mentioned earlier.
Dang.
He lives out in the Forbidden Forest.
I found one of her autistic superpowers this last week.
Yeah.
Someone brought up a book, and then she went on a 90-minute rant. And
Yeah?
then someone brought up a show, another 90-minute rant.
Fuck yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it happens pretty bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
in Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I don't know.
I've never been put on the spot like this before.
How much time you got?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean for real, dude. Like
It's $1 million question right there.
yeah, I mean it's such a good movie or movies, you know. They actually just recently announced like in the past 2 days who's gonna play the kids on the new Harry Potter. It looks pretty dope. But
Did
I'm
a new
also
Harry Potter?
really scared that it'll ruin everything. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But my favorite character in the actual, like, the current Harry Potter movies is probably Snape. Like, he's
Your
just-
Slytherin vibe?
It's not that I like Slytherin, because...
She didn't want to get canceled today.
Snake's like Snake's like the dude that the gangster
Snape.
guy murdered in Home Alone.
Wait,
Huh? KK?
are you talking about, like, the actor?
Never mind.
I don't
Keep
know.
going.
I've never seen Home Alone, so sorry, guys.
Wait, what's Professor Snape in
I only watch
other
good
than that?
movies.
I can't think of anything.
Snape?
Yeah, but who else? Where is he? Where else is he like playing something?
So Snape is a potions teacher, actually.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
seizure?
What?
A potion
What kind of-
seizure.
What kind of seizure?
The potions teacher?
Yeah, he has seizures if he drinks poison.
Yeah. He does it often.
Why are you trying to trigger me?
Is this the
Swallow-
gaslighting
Does he
thing?
swallow his tongue? What happens?
With Snape? Oh, when he gets poisoned? Wait, what?
He doesn't like Harry Potter.
When
Yeah,
he has
he's
a
really
seizure?
pissed.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you, because I love your mom.
Yeah, he's really in love with Lily, and he's really pissed because Harry's father bullied the shit out of Snape.
Yeah, his dad
and-
sucked, honestly. Harry Potter's dad's kind of
Yeah,
asshole.
allegedly. You know,
Allegedly.
we only see Snape's
Like, did he
memories, which are
allegedly?
definitely biased
It
because of his
happened.
memories. So we can't really know for sure what he was like. You know, it's just like because everyone else thinks that he's amazing, so there's
Right.
some good.
Yeah, but when they look into his memories, he looks like
It
a
is-
total dickhead.
But he totally did Snape wrong.
Yeah.
Like he needed to be checked for that.
for sure.
But Harry is like pretty chill in most of the movies. Like I feel like he's not only following in his father's footsteps, he's also following in Snape's footsteps, and you know,
Yeah.
he's got a good head on his shoulders because he's not raised by his shitty father because he died. So he's got Snape.
Yeah,
to
they
have his
did,
back.
both of them.
All right.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
In case y'all are wondering.
Hey, which one of the Harry Potters is it where the trees start talking real slow?
The trees?
The Whomping Willow attacks them in the second.
No, the trees the midgets are riding on.
Oh, the Ents. That is in Lord of the Rings, actually.
Yeah.
So
What's the
one-
difference?
The ants?
Ents, E-N-T.
I don't know much about Lord of the Rings.
That's my shit. I can tell you all about it.
Yeah. Not enough. Y'all have to give me a map for that.
I'm actually on those books right now.
How many Lord of the Rings movies are there?
Well, there's
Too many.
There's 2 trilogies.
So there's 6.
So yeah, there's 3.
Oh wait, this is the beginning.
So wait, there's 6. Keep it simple. There's 6 Lord of the Rings movies.
Yes.
Each one of those movies is how long?
Well, it
Too
depends
long.
on if you want the extended or the regular. If you want the extended, it's probably gonna be at least 2.5 hours.
She gives it to you in the minute. In the minute and the second.
I
She's like, and then there was one
Well,
on the
I
third one.
actually-
There's a director's
I
cut.
just actually watched Fellowship of the Ring like 2 days ago, and I believe it's like 2 hours
So
and
we're-
47 minutes.
So we're talking
That's
18
shorter
hours.
than I
There's
was
18
expecting,
hours
though.
of Lord of the Rings out there.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So if there's 18 hours of actual movie, how long do you think you could talk about that 18 hours of actual movie.
Oh my god, dude! There's so much more
4.5
information.
years.
The movies barely even covers anything. That's why they're making TV shows now. There's so much. There's the Silmarillion. The Silmarillion is not covered in the movies at all. That is the whole prequel lore for the
They
whole
do keep
thing.
adding things. I've noticed. They're like, and here's another Lord of the Rings thing. I'm like, oh, too
It's
many.
because the movies just it's just like, and then
Surface.
like the rest of it is still all down here. Like it just barely touched it. Like there's so much. It's like Star Wars. Honestly, Star Wars goes way, way deeper than Lord of the Rings. The lore is pretty intense, but the lore for Lord of the Rings is like barely even been shown to
Waylon.
people as far as like television and stuff. Like you can read. There's so many more books.
I think we could do a whole spin-off show, dude. It's just called Stevie's Tisms.
Stevie
See,
did
there's
it.
a, there's a
what
lot
they're
of shit
doing
to,
right
I know there's a lot
now-
of shit to know in the Lord of the Rings. That's like a lot.
What we actually just talked about the other day with Natalie's client, it was super cool conversation. So they're making Rings of Power, which is the TV show, which is still Lord of the Rings. They, like, you know, all these, like, true Lord of the Rings fans are hating on Rings of Power because, honestly, the production value sucks. And they made the dwarfs look like elves. They look like so pristine, but the dwarves are miners. They're supposed to be dirty. They're like living in caves. I don't understand why they look so clean.
Why are young
They're not
kids
like Oompa
automatically
Loompas.
dirty?
Young kids, they're adults.
Have
they're
you
dwarves.
seen a young kid
You
try
said they
to?
were miners.
They do not wash their hands.
They're mining. They like mine in the caves.
Oh, miners.
No. I thought
I don't know.
miners
Is there
too.
another? Is there
I was
another like
dang, they're
word
little.
to describe that
They're
job?
really young.
Goddamn, she really hates kids. Fuck, dirty little
That's true.
fuckers. They're supposed to be dirty little fucks.
Yeah, but
I guess either way it works.
you get to see like all of these other things. Like you get to see Sauron in like all his different forms. You get to see him as just like adamant, like coming up from the fucking pits of hell, like Gollum. You know, like it's so cool. He just like is literally this black blob that just like crawls up the side of this cliff, and then he like goes out into the
I have to be
world.
completely honest with you. I understood more of the Terrence Howard talking to Joe Rogan than I understand about this conversation right here.
I missed that one.
Is that like are you like dissing yourself or me with that?
A little both.
Okay.
I missed that one, but someone told me more recently that he has his own way of mathing, and I'm like, now I have to watch it.
That's good.
Yeah,
It'll make your brain go, what the fuck?
yeah, just itching.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's about the equivalent of the first time you saw a really good flat Earth video,
Yeah.
Oh.
where it makes you go, oh wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's good.
Now I have to
And
think
then
about this
There's all
twice.
these other really smart people that are like debunking his theories, but I'm nowhere near smart enough to understand any of it. So I'm like, could be.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, y'all, so my numbers flip flop.
It's okay though, because it's a podcast, so they talk. You don't have to read it.
Right.
Yep.
See? Set me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Subtitles
stick to
get me
like
too.
I just
Yeah.
stick to the fake information, like movies and things and books. Not like real people talking about real stuff, you know.
Me too, but I just call them conspiracy theories.
See, you like the theories, don't you?
Oh yeah,
E.
best entertainment. It's the best entertainment.
Yeah, Abel listens to our buddy Joe all the time, so I have everything relayed to me from our buddy Joe. We have the same birthday. Whoop whoop! Shout out Joe Rogan.
Do you get home and you're like, I had this conversation with Joe today. That's how I used to.
He used to be like that. He's
relay
like,
the
well, my buddy Joe
conversation.
told me, and I'm like, which buddy? Our buddy?
She asked me, I was like, man, like, one of my buddies was telling me that this is like really good or something like that. I was like, who's telling me that? I was like, oh, it was Joe.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking like a friend told me something. Like,
No,
like,
my buddy Joe.
told me something. It's
Yes.
Like, it was Joe Rogan. So now it's just like,
Am I done?
Yeah, my buddy
Yeah.
Joe.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Your buddy Joe. We all had the same buddy. So yeah, there is this one weird problem with podcasting where you're always just a fly on the wall and you want to like be part of the conversation. So I'm like, how the fuck do we change that? Where whoever's listening can be part of the conversation? And I think I have an idea of like a pick your own adventure. You know what I mean? Like at certain points when a topic's coming up, it could go one of two ways. We
Fork
talk
in the
each
road.
one of them out, but they get to pick which one. And every once in a while they'll pick one and it's just like, haha, we found out you're gay, and it just ends. And then they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh no. Yeah.
That'd be fun, right?
And then we're like, to see the other side, it's another 99 cents.
Yes, dude, exactly. You play again.
Play
Insert
again.
coin.
It's like the fucking, like an at-home arcade.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because whenever
Need more
Abel did the podcast with y'all before, I was sitting on the sidelines. I'm just like,
We want to say something the whole time.
and I'm like,
That's how I feel all the time when I'm listening to them.
Yep.
I'm like, but wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't cut them off.
Yep.
And then they're already 3 sentences ahead, and you're like, fuck, now I'm on that. I can't remember what I thought was a good idea.
Let me go back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listening to podcasts is kind of like smoking too much weed. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Be like thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
All the thoughts.
I haven't been listening to many.
I've been
pods
looking at this
lately.
fucking table. This is a fantastic table.
That's Facebook Marketplace. That's real marble. $200.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Like I need to get
that
on
chair?
here.
Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh, that's nice. Too.
Mm-hmm. I got that from a lady named Coco, and her whole house was fucking decked out, dude.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I'll
decked
send
out
you
like
her
hoarder
Instagram.
Or decked out like
No,
where you're
like, decked
is
out
in
like
all of this for sale?
It's like
No,
mid-century
like,
modern shit, right?
Ooh.
Like all of it.
like her husband makes an extreme amount of money, and she's able to just buy
Oh.
everything that her taste
Yeah.
is good for.
And then she gets over it and she's like, "What's the next thing?"
No, dude, there's so much. Like you have to like walk around things. But yeah, it looks like she hires a professional cleaner too. There's not a speck of dust anywhere.
Dang.
It was a pretty tight house.
Be like, I'd keep an eye on Coco for sure.
Yeah, and it's in a
She's got-
normal neighborhood too, but I knew
she's got
something was
gyms.
weird when I pulled up because their whole, like where the front door used to be, they made this extra huge fucking hole.
They're like, "Fuck that. We're doing a big
Dude, it
ass
was
thing."
way tall, and it was this automatic glass door.
Oh shit.
And I was like,
Like
what
at a
the
gas
fuck do you
station?
need one of those
Right?
for? Nah, dude, like it's some fancy museum.
Oh.
It looks like bulletproof and super fancy. And when you get
Yeah.
close, the whole thing kind of like revolves and opens. It's not on like
Oh,
a hinge on the
That
edge.
sounds so sick.
But yeah, it's only so they can move extra big shit in and out of the house.
Yeah, because Coco's got good ass taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our house is bonkers, dude. Multiple like stuffed peacocks just with their feathers
Shit.
on, like multiple
You're
ones.
fucking lying.
I'm not lying. Yeah, it was
When
a
you say
fucking cool
multiple,
house.
They're like,
Are
we
we
don't
talking-
need a deer head. We need a fucking full peacock.
Are we talking 2? Or are we talking
Yeah.
4?
3?
We talking
Probably
5?
Let's say
3.
three.
It was probably 3.
3?
Yeah, and that
That's-
wasn't the only stuffed thing. There were
They're
lots
big.
of different
That's
stuffed
still
things.
more stuffed peacocks than I've seen in anybody else's house.
Yeah. I mean,
Peacocks
she
are
had more
fucking
like
big, though.
seating things in the. Yeah, her house was bonkers.
Side tables on side tables.
Yeah.
How
It's a
old is
bonkers
Coco?
house.
Can you befriend her and be like, when
It
she
would
gonna
be
croak?
rude for me to say, but she definitely wasn't my age yet. Definitely wasn't. Yeah, I saw her husband in the front yard just washing his extremely massive truck, wearing almost
Oh.
no clothes, and he was like
Go on in, sir.
maybe 35, maybe. You know
Oh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, instantly I was like, what in the fuck do they do
What
for
y'all
a living?
doing? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Never found out.
Damn, you didn't ask?
No, I was there to get a chair and just blown away. I didn't have
Yeah.
questions. I was just like, what in
Starstruck.
the fuck? Where am
Yeah.
I?
How many peacocks are
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Years later, I found her on Instagram, just stumbled on the page, and I was like, oh, shit. I sent
You're
a message.
lying.
I was
It's
like,
like
I bought a
Coco's
chair from you
things?
before. And she was like, do you still have that? I was like,
Sick.
yeah, I still have that fucking chair.
Yeah. Send me that Instagram. I want to see
Dude,
what
I
else
will.
she's got.
I will.
What's like the mid-modern spot where you can buy like cool ass shit like this, but it costs like a lot of money, way more money than I'm trying to pay for it.
There's a bunch of them, dude.
Yeah.
And all the flippers have gone wild, so you can't get the deals on Marketplace you used to get. They scoop them up so quick now.
It's
Yeah,
that,
it's
it's that
like
show
for their
that,
living.
that used to be on, I don't know, maybe it's still on, that American Pickers show. Where those
Oh, I
fucking
heard that
people
one of the
used to
guys
go.
died.
It's not on anymore. The short guy had a heart attack. He's
But-
gone.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
But like that show
The
is
thick
what
one.
ruined all that shit. Is because like they
One
go to
of.
like garages and old
Hey,
barns. and they
so let's
find, like,
revisit
old
that theory I
clothes.
had, dude, of where like
Yeah, shows they fucking ruin
of
everything.
conspiracies, right? So I think the government makes these shows,
Yep.
like American Pickers.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was the Chopper one with the Jesse James character, where they specifically target big, small cash businesses, so that they can make
like
them
West
big.
Coast Chopper?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they make these things big and they make them popular, and then everyone's like, it's a booming business now. So they all
Yeah,
switch to like
I
credit
need a
cards and
chopper
shit.
now.
Really,
Yeah.
really more
Yeah.
like Orange County, the Orange County one.
Yeah.
Because the West
They say
Coast
West
one,
Coast, yeah.
West Coast kind of still exists. The
Oh.
Orange County does not exist.
The
Yeah,
guy
but that's
with
the show that
this-
like started it for
this
motorcycles.
guy? You
Motorcycles
remember
weren't
him?
popular before that. Like
Yeah.
pre 2009, you could go to
but
Sturgis.
but that
You're
show
talking about the
wasn't.
guy with like the Hulk Hogan fucking face.
Yeah,
right?
that show
Yeah.
wasn't like the Orange County one. The Orange County one is the Hulk Hogan looking
Oh, okay.
motherfucker where the
Yeah.
where the
Like a
dad and the kid
character.
were always fighting.
Yeah.
Fucking throwing
that was the best
shit.
part of that show.
Yeah,
It's like
that was
Pawn-
the only good part.
It's like Pawn
yeah.
Stars. They're like just family fighting the whole time.
Or yeah, like the Pawn Star show too.
They're
They just
so
made
fucked
pawn
up with
shops
those
popular.
things. They're like, yeah, this this is fucking $10,000. Please give me 10 grand for this. And they're like, let me talk to my guy. Like, we'll give you $10 for this.
The funny shit about the Pawn Stars show though is like they'd have some expert come in. They'd be like, yeah, this thing's worth $4 million.
Yeah.
And
For the
then
right
they'd be
buyer.
Like, they'd be like, okay, so the expert guy would leave. The dude would be like, okay, so what are you asking for? He's like, the guy would be like, okay, well, I know you need to make some money on it, so I'm thinking, the guy said it's worth $4 million, easy. So how about $3 million? He's like, I'll give you $250.
Yeah. They're like,
and
look.
then they meet in the middle at $400.
Yeah. Exactly.
fuck are
You
you
need this
doing,
money
man?
or not?
Yeah.
Price tag on it.
Yeah.
It also
He
goes,
signed it on the left side, not the right. I don't know.
It also goes hand in hand with like drug abuse, alcoholism, and child support. You know what I mean? That's how you end up in a pawn shop trying to get rid of your shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you're in a
nobody's
pawn
taking
shop-
something high dollar to a pawn shop. You find a better way to sell that.
Yeah. You're looking online. You're like, I need this money tomorrow or my shark's going to murder me.
Mm-hmm. Or
Yeah.
the check cashing places are the same way.
Fuck yeah. In the hood, there's check cashing places everywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody has a bank account.
We'll front you $200, but you owe us $350 in 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the
And we're
interest.
going to need the title to your car for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Or the interest of it. They're like, yeah, by the way, this much percentage once you cash this check.
It's like the layaway plans at places
Yeah, I
like
remember
that
being
too.
a teenager once.
I've been there.
Yeah.
They approve you for the $350 cash advance. Then they see your the car title. They're like, never mind, you get $50.
Yeah. Basically. That's the way it works every time. What other businesses would be weird like that? What do you think the next one is for TV? Glass blowing? Or
I
they
already watched the
have that?
fucking
they've
glass
already- they're
blowers.
already doing that.
I
Glass
ran
blowing?
through that fucking
They're already doing
series.
the knife making.
It's
and
called Blown
swords and
Away,
shit.
and
they-
that's
yeah.
the Forged in Fire. I love
yeah,
all
they're
that
already
shit.
doing that.
They already got all the trader shows too, like the fucking baseball cards and shit.
Oh,
So even
see.
people
They
selling
got
those
that.
rare memorabilia things.
All the house flipping.
Do y'all collect anything? Do y'all have anything where you're like
Just debt.
trinkets? No.
Mostly just debt, dude.
Well.
That's about all I collect.
I tell my wife all the time that I'm collecting cash,
Oh.
like a church.
I
and clown.
am a Lego girl and little toys.
We heard a rumor.
Mm-hmm.
You told us this rumor
About the Legos?
about Legos, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you
It's
say
not
you
a
have like
problem,
a whole
it's a
wing of your
choice.
house?
Were you the one that had the typewriter?
Huh?
You had the typewriter or something?
I didn't like the typewriter. I took it back. I bought it and then I was like, I have an actual typewriter because I like collecting like old things, and I have a little typewriter and a receipt kind of maker and a like little bank situation that's old, and it just didn't match the house. So I was like, I can't display this, so I'm gonna trade it in. But I have a lot of different.
Did you get it from Walmart?
From the store.
You already put it together and then you took it back?
No, I saw it and then I was like trying to figure it out if I wanted to put it in, like if it worked, because it was like this kind of color too.
Yeah, you're smarter than me. I would have put that whole thing together before I figured that shit out.
Glued it together. You're
And
like,
then
I don't like
and then
this.
like,
Can you
oh,
take
I
this
just-
back?
I just
What's your
100%
return?
wasted $300.
Yeah, what's your
Fucking
return
cool.
policy actually?
Yeah.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah, no. If only. No.
Did you have to like paint walls to match all your things?
No. I match shit. I don't like when things are like too
Too
matchy match.
That's what I was thinking when I put on this outfit.
You're like, you know what? Red, black. Throw a little teal in there.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. I thought
I
about
got
wearing
the
a
memo
gold
today.
fanny pack and calling myself a McDonald's troll, but
See, you're a fanny
Yeah.
pack man?
I used to
lie.
not be, but then I
Don't
went to Disney, and turns out they're hella convenient.
See, Abel's a fanny pack man. He does not care. He's like, "Ruh, ruh," with
Yeah,
his
I used
fucking
to
patch
not.
on his Texas patch.
I used to hate it. It always made my crotch too hot. But then, nope, fuck it, my crotch can get hot, dude.
Yeah,
I'm wearing those things now.
convenience.
Old hot crotch over there.
Yeah. Oh, swampy balls.
Swamp apples.
Yeah. They should make some that got little fans pointing back towards your dick. Another $1 million idea,
They
dude.
make meshy ones. Yeah,
Do they?
Yeah, they make some that are pretty on the
I thought my keys would
see-through
poke me.
side. Yeah, I want to go Disney. Disney sounds nice.
Disney. Uh-oh. You're going to Disney, dog.
I never been there. I wish I had one. That's my way of like, so when I say I want something, I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I wish I had one.
The good news
It's
is
cute.
Florida's not that far away.
Oh, yeah, true.
The plane ride there felt like 90 minutes, and the plane ride home was like 5.5 hours. I don't understand
But
that one.
how far is it driving though?
Too long. That's a whole day at Disney you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
No. That
Yeah,
sounds
it's too
terrible.
far. Because, yeah, it's a good, it'd be 5 or 6 hours just to get that state line. And
Do
then you
y'all
got to
like
go
to
all the way
fly,
down
or
to
y'all-
What
motherfucker.
state line?
Do y'all like to fly?
Florida's?
From
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Do y'all
Fly.
like to fly though?
Mm-hmm.
You're like a easy, like it's an easy thing for
Did he
you.
say? Did
Mm-hmm.
he say? Is 5
Not for
hours
me.
to Florida from here?
Yeah.
I don't like taking off. I don't like.
You realize
When it takes
5
off, I don't
hours
like
is
when
like
it lands.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is 6 hours. Yeah.
That's pretty much there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, then you just go through 2
No.
other states that you
When I
don't
lived
care
in-
Like
about.
quick though.
Yeah. Well, you don't like to fly?
I mean, I have to fly, but I don't like to fly. I would be that. I would.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Like, it's like 8 or 9 to like.
I
the
would
Florida
be that
line.
bitch on the plane that's like, that
Probably
motherfucker's
not.
not real. Like, that's me.
Another
And then I
thing.
come back and I'm like this pseudo version of myself. I'm like, I'm Candace.
To
Yeah,
Orlando.
no. I don't know what it is about planes where it's just like the airport itself gives me a panic because there's too much
How
shit
far
going
to
on.
Pensacola?
What
And it's like time
What I found out
restraint.
about that on this trip was that the Houston airport does that.
Talking
But
about Bush,
Orlando's airport does not. It's very nice. Very, very nice.
I feel like Bush is like trying to give you panic.
Uh-huh.
Hobby, I'm like, sure, it's fine. It's little, it's whatever. You take me to Bush and I'm like,
Yeah, Houston airports just feel very dirty.
yeah.
Disgusting dirty.
Yeah, they fucking suck, honestly.
So y'all found out it was 5 hours to Orlando?
No.
Told you.
To Pensacola, it's 8.
Pensacola?
Yeah, it's too far, dude. Fly. Yeah, just fly.
15 hours to Disney World to drive.
Yeah,
15?
No. See, that's too long.
Absolutely not.
You gotta drive.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta fly.
Yeah, that's a flight for sure.
Uh-huh.
Damn, boy, them things are clean.
More than like 4 times.
You're like,
They don't even stink yet.
Poor times.
I can't have anything like a white shoe is gonna be fucked up so fast.
Yeah. I don't care anymore.
I'm
I'll
like,
still get
ink
white
blot.
ones.
Yeah.
Then you
Take
just
one.
squirt it like on purpose. Like,
Yeah, just start going at it.
Yeah,
like
fuck it.
this was intentional.
Shit just adds character.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
More fucked up it is, more character it's got.
Mm-hmm. Every
True.
time. Did we
Yeah,
hit
I
that
don't
45
have
yet? Noise. Noise.
Oh yeah.
You were gonna take it over to the to that Patreon that nobody's got, but if they did, they could hear more of this. They could hear more of this.
Apparently they don't want to.
They could hear more of this. I know, right? I don't understand though. It's
How
only
close
money.
is too close? Does this sound too close?
Is this too
No, that's
close?
not too close. It
when I
would be.
see this
this
microphone,
too
I'm
close?
just like, I think of karaoke, and it's like,
Ooh.
Hit it. Hit it.
fuck no.
And take us out.
Eh.